Alright, it's about time to do an update on the Carcano rifle and ammunition situation. I know I haven't done much in a while, but really, the Carcano system, I've kind of covered everything, different models, uh, bullets, ammo, um, really nothing new. But to keep you updated, I did a recent search and I looked online just today and they're still available at different places. Palmetto State Armory has cavalry carbines for $199.99, $200. Buds is out of stock. Okay, you can't, Buds doesn't have any. I believe Classic Firearms has them for $269.99, and these are all cavalry carbines. I believe everyone is sold out of the 9124s and 9128s. And DK Firearms has them for $259. So you still got three major online retailers selling the guns. So that meant an awful lot of them coming to the country. Now, as for the ammo, and after about 4 or 5 months, people stopped sending me emails asking me for the ammo. There is none. I did some stuff for people here last year and in the spring, or actually January and February, I think so, last I sent anything out. But reloading components are basically depleted. I did a check on Graff and Sons. They do not have any of the 268 bullets by PPU, and they do not have any brass for the 6.5. I didn't check 7.35. And also there is the problem of primers are still not available no matter where, at a reasonable price, no matter what. Okay. Powder is starting to come back. I got a pound of gunpowder in my other video where I talk about my trip to Sportsman's Warehouse. And, but 1 pound, does so many cartridges. For my own personal use, it's no big deal, but to do a project for other people who are in need of stuff, 1 pound ain't gonna hack it. Actually, I went through an 8-pound keg of powder just doing my jacketed bullet load in 6.5 Carcano. And a Carcano is not a huge cartridge, it's not a giant charge. That shows you how many of them I did. Now, PPU, I think their schedule, someone said, there's several people that know people that work for the U.S. division of this company, and probably in sales, said that once a year, and what the guy said was true, it's in the spring, and once something gets shipped to the country, it takes about a month or two for it to get into the system where you'll see it. Like SG Ammo is one place, and I've seen it pop up in several others. I think AIM Surplus had it. Now, I set the MeWe pages up, okay, specifically to be used, and thank you guys out there. I went and checked one today. I haven't been to the page in a while, but people are posting like where dies are for sale at Midway and everything else. So they're using the page I set up for the purpose I intended. So thank you. But, so the ammo, okay, I seen it come up. One place, right when it first came, had the ammunition for about $20 a box, okay? And that was sold out. I think somebody posted something on the MeWe page, and when I caught it that day and went back to AIM, they were sold out of the ammunition. So the ammunition sold out like, I think in hours, okay? And that was the stuff around $20 a box. And I don't believe there was a limit on it. So then, SG Ammo, I think they're $32 or $36 a box for 20 cartridges. And I believe all the cartridges that are loaded, PPU does not load the 268 bullet on a cartridge. It's only available as a reloading component. So all this ammunition is going to have the 125 grain, and it's going to have the 140 grain, and either soft point. I think the 125 is going to be a soft point. 140 probably be a full metal jacket. There may be a soft point also. I'm not quite sure, but they're all going to have the undersized bullet. And as soon as this came up and was sold out, and I think there's still some more. It's $36 a box. If you go on the gun broker, you see everyone selling the stuff for $60 a box. All right. My advice to you is just be patient. Eventually, this will catch up, I think. The strange thing about the Carcanos is there are so many of these guns out there now that the demand is way higher. And with the current crisis going, so you're caught like in a double bind here. I mean, it's like the ammo crisis is starting to back off, but again, you're talking about an obscure round that only one company, or no, I think Norma makes it. One company makes it that's reasonable and in quantity. And if it's on their schedule to do it once a year, you know, maybe they've increased the amount they produce, maybe not, I don't know. But if they're going by historic records, you're still going to find a shortage because the demand is way higher than in the past, and it's going to be tough to find ammo for a while. So my advice is just be patient, and you know, if you're a real collector, if you got to put the gun up for a year or two until ammunition becomes reasonable or you can figure out something, don't be impatient, because this is what creates the price gouging. That's why people sit out there and will sell the stuff for $60 a box, because you become impatient and you wait months and months and then finally give in, and people pay that amount. Okay? It's a basic thing. But the fact that you can still buy some of these guns, they may not be in that good a condition. I think the $199 deal is probably the bottom of the barrel, going to be a little rough. You can still buy the guns at a reasonable price. Also, when I went on the gun broker, I've seen that there's a whole array, Carcano madness, of Carcanos available on the gun broker. I mean, some of them were immediate. When they were selling for $259 at DK, somebody was out there selling them on a gun broker for $359. You know, that's when I made that video that within a week my gun's gone up $100 in value. You know, so I've just scanned through a few auctions, and there's a lot of cut down guns that are, you know, they're asking $250, $300 for a cut down Carcano, which in reality a cut down Carcano ain't worth $100. Okay, where the stock's been cut off or sight's missing, you know. The old price, I don't know. And people try to rebuild them and put them back together, put stocks on there and parts. You know, I don't know. So, you know, watch out. Don't fall for that, because somebody had two. They had a long rifle that was sporterized, and they had a carbine that was sporterized, and supposedly so much ammunition and everything. And they were like asking $600 or $700 for the pair or something, which, you know, that's ridiculous. And gun brokers becoming kind of a cesspool of crap. So, don't know what to tell you. But I will give you one bit of advice. If you haven't got one yet, I would kind of jump on it at these prices, because once this stuff is gone, I doubt very much there's a cache of these floating around anywhere else. And another thing, the Royal Tiger. Now there's several guys, you can't, because basically this last cache was all carbines, cavalry carbines and TS carbines. There were no long guns. Okay, so now if you want to build a collection, long gun, the only people that have long guns available is Royal Tiger. And there are 2 or 3 guys that I've been working with that were making videos like me, buying things from Royal Tiger and buying from the different companies and posting a video. And 2 of them went and got guns from Royal Tiger, 91 Carcano long rifles. And both of them, okay, using the bullet test, they fail horribly. Okay, some of them guns came out of there. The one I got, the Austrian Mannlicher, the bore is junk. It's it's not people. Oh, we'll run some fits or something in there. You don't understand. It's not rusted to where it was fired, not cleaned. It's corroded to where the metal is gone. Okay, the rusting is beyond belief. Okay, there's a difference between a rusty bore and there's a difference between a bore that's totally destroyed. Okay, that's what you're getting out of Royal Tiger, so bear that in mind. Alright guys, I got several other things I'm going to be working on here for the next few months. Some of them don't involve firearms, but that's my Carcano update for you. Alright guys, stay tuned.